What is going on? What am I doing up here? Who did this to me? Who hung me from a tree? I don't understand what is going on. I could fall to my death. Someone has to be around here to help me. Let me see. I see movement. Excuse me. Excuse me. You over there? I see movement. Oh, please come help me because I'm scared. I don't know what happened to me and I don't know if this is a dream. I don't know if this is real. I'm really confused. Please come help me. Oh, you came. But what are you? You just look like a big ball of energy. You are energy. You're my spirit guide? Well, I know what that is, but I've never seen you, and I didn't anticipate this. I'm okay with it though. Feels right to me. You're here. I was afraid I dreamt this all up last time.
Of course I'm here. Have some faith. I assume you want to talk about what has had you ranting and raving lately.
Oh, you notice?
I notice everything. I just can't act unless you invite me to. So spill.
Okay. It's about all this bullshit you've been putting me through lately. I don't see how it's unconditional love. All this effort put into making me a better version of myself seems extremely conditional. You're making it clear I'm not good enough as I am. You're making me jump through all these hoops, and that feels totally conditional.
Explain, please.
It's like you're saying, if you'll be a good little girl, do this, this, and this, then maybe you'll finally be good enough to be rewarded with something good. How is that not like saying, we'll love you when you've sufficiently earned it?
I'd be remiss if I didn't first remind you that you chose these lessons when you were planning your life. Your soul wanted all this to grow, to fulfill its potential.
Oh yeah, sure. To that I reply, what the fuck was I thinking? I must have hated myself.
Oh, pshaw. Aren't you being a tad bit dramatic?
Oh, smooth. Insult me so you can dodge the answer.
Not dodging. I'm just asking you to try to step back a little from the emotions.
I can't. I'm so effing raw from the last few months. I just want to quit. Growing sucks.
I know it feels like that sometimes. And I know right now, you don't want to hear that it will all make sense eventually.
I know all that intellectually, but right now I'm that little girl having to contain the screams about how unfair it is.
Let me make this one thing very clear. We love you just as you are. Nothing you can ever do or say will change that.
Then why does everything have to be so hard, so painful? I'm trying so hard to let go of the belief that love has to be painful, and this isn't helping.
You look at this as being yanked around by the universal puppeteer, having to jump through hoops. But maybe you're forgetting that you always have free will. You can choose to turn your back on any hoop and refuse to jump through it. We will love you no less.
Really?
Of course, we're not placing conditions on you. We're giving you opportunities to expand. They are options, not mandatory.
Options. You make me sound like a car.
Well, let's just go with that analogy. The base model and the limited edition model have the important things in common. The chassis, the wheels, the engine, all which allow you to get from point A to point B.
Right. And someone who never saw the limited edition model would never miss the luxuries.
Most likely, but for someone who has an unlimited budget,
They'd probably choose the limited edition. They would see it as having more bells and whistles.
yes.
So all these lessons are giving me more bells and whistles?
Pretty much. Things that help you see your value more clearly, and that will assist you someday in your work to help others see their value more clearly.
So what does all this have to do with love?
You tell me.
Every lesson I've learned has brought me closer to seeing my value. When I value myself more, I find it easier to love myself and to see more value in others when looking through those eyes of love.
When you frame it that way, do the lessons still feel like punishments?
Not so much. You're giving me the tools to move into a world filled with more love of myself and others. That's hardly a punishment, because it'll lead me to happiness, maybe, fulfillment, bliss even.
And we provide these to you because we want to torture you?
Okay, now it seems like you're trying to rub my nose in it, but looking at it this way, I'd have to say no. You want me to find peace and happiness by discarding what's been holding me back.
We do this because...
You do this because you love me unconditionally, and you want from me the best of what this world can offer, I guess.
And if you refuse to jump through a hoop?
You still love me.
If you try to jump but fall flat on your face?
You still love me.
And if you fly through the hoop and succeed?
You still love me.
We always love you, exactly as you are.
Free will. I choose. No matter the outcome, whether I'm cussing at you or thanking you, you always love me exactly as I am. Thank you for that. Thank you for loving me. And thank you for this new perspective. I'll be back next time, Spirit Guide. Next time I'm unsure about what's going on, which will probably be a lot. I hope I won't bother you too much. Oh, wait, you'll be there for me. That's your job. And you love me.